Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers... And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. He's found a way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
En-Nesyri. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him.
Here's a chance! En-Nesyri. Camavinga in with the challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Cavani. He's away. He's one-on-one. Goes for a shot. There it is. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's... Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping... Bale! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bale is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Martinelli. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Drogba. He's shifting through. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
En-Nesyri gets it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Corner number 2 then. Good read, needed to be. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale, and he's in on goal, and the finish! It's hit the uprights. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Nedved. It's Bale! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, this is a great, decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Kaka clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And if you have just joined us, still... Oh, no, what has happened here? Real chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence...
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say...
It's Cavani! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Guardiola clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Cavani. Now it's Bale. Guardiola tidy with his distribution. He has found the way through. Now it's Kane. Spread neatly. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that's well seen too. Lobbed in behind. Nedved. And here's Cavani. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fernandes. No goals as yet. And Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. Nedved. And this is Cavani. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. Martinelli. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kane. Applies the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Martinelli. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pinches it off him. And here's Drogba. And that's a shoot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Convertido en el minuto 29. Número 9.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's having a go! And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cavani. Thinks about the shot. Bale! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Cavani. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically... There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This is their second corner of the game. Camavinga attempts a clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga. Rafinha.
Se van a
Foot
jugar
in.
2 minutos de
Bale.
compensación.
Now it's Drogba. Guardiola. The final seconds now. Now it's Martinelli. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that
Aquí
coming,
están los
nor I think did
futbolistas.
many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Martinelli. Stojkovic. Caresses it through. Gets his head on it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Just eases him off the ball. Martinelli. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Decent hit from there. Van Dijk. And it's been given away. And he's had it nicked away. Nedved. Rafinha. It's a really well-measured ball. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Camavinga and Akanji. Van de Ven. And Guardiola. Martinelli, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Akanji. And it's Fernandez. To Martinelli. Rafinha. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that could set him on his way. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal! That's a decent clearance. Rafinha. Now it's Camavinga. And he's been shifted off it. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Martinelli. Now has he got the beating of his marker here?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Agun. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 18. Número 6. Número 3. Número 14.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Entran número 10.
Oh,
Messi.
the movement is slick,
Número
the speed is
27.
slippery.
Número
The
19.
defence, though, able to hold
Número
on this
21.
time.
Cambio.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out. Oh no, what has happened? Messi! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Cambio en Venezuela.
But there's going to be another
Número
change here.
9.
Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Martinelli stood his ground strongly. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. Now this could be a chance. Akun. And it's Robertson. Now it's Martinelli. He's got away. And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Kaká! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved! It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
America. Oh, Dropper! Oh, taken with style. 2-0 and in next to no time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Neymar! That's a sharp pass. And here's Neymar. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Cavani. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Gavi. And Edmilson. Messi. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goes for a shot! No mistake! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And the finish! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he opts to go forward. Oh, well played, lovely. He is through here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Messi gets into some space. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball, That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Torres. Nedved. Now it's Cavani. And this is Drogba. That's good running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
And this is Drogba. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Azar engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Nedved. It's Nedved! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Martinez chooses to deal with it himself. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fernando Torres. Bale. Good driving run. Bale! And for a moment, time stood still. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Los jugadores
Oh, that
están
has
entrando
been
al campo
a
de juego.
goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're underway again. Azar. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found a way through. And that's been drilled in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. Yamal.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Stojkovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Stojkovic. And here's It's Nedved!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got full. Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, it's hit the post. Now it's Cavani. Fernando Torres, looking understandably energised after his goal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And back to the keeper they go. Koundé. It's Gavi. Christensen. Fernando Torres. Now it's Messi. And Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely feet. Plays it in low. Fernando Torres. Torres with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and...
Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cavani is offering a wry smile there. This is the time you need that pace.
Gavi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the ball's gone astray. And back to the goalkeeper. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Bale. And the cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. Back in once more. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Edmilson. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Christensen. Gavi. And it's Koundé. Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams. Schlotterbeck. Looking for options for movement. Played out to the right. And it's Kaka. What a throw in.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 9, Cavani. Número
Yamal.
11, número 6.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp.
Entran.
And here's
Número
Modric.
10, Messi. Número 24, número 17, número 19.
And he's there to belt it
número
away.
13.
Gavi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Threads one in. It looks a good ball through. And he welcomes it in. And a shot! And one more try! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Club America give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Hangs one in. Messi. And here's Haaland. And a chance! And he hits the net. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, you rarely see atmosphere like this. The River folk certainly have lived up to their reputation in their noisy, boisterous, colourful, near mesmeric display. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Nedved can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min has it in a wide position.
cambio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Still goalless at the moment. Camavinga. And it's been given away. Big chance! Cavani! Oh, it's hit the post! Camavinga, foot in. Great chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Venezuela really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Caicedo. And it's Robertson. Just eases him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Donnarumma with the clearance. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Drogba. Is there any... It's Drogba! Nicely spread. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Big chance! Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Cavani, and it's slung out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Drogba.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great vision, and he's picked out the run. And they're quick to get it back. Nedved is herring after that one. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Kaká. Threads one in. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break? They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good ball out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Son Heung-min clears it away. Nedved. Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross to the back post. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Cavani. It's Cavani! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cavani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. Stojkovic. Caicedo. Now the ball in. And he's straight offside. Camavinga, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries to pass it through. Cavani! It's bounced back off the post. Valverde can get it clear. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Being still separated by the game's only goal. He has found the way through. Now it's Kane. He's in space and looking for options. He's on it, can he get away? And tries a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Now it's Cavani. Cavani. That's tidy. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Drogba. Caicedo. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here. And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 10.
Drogba bustling and very visible inside the box.
Messi.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Soboslai. Tries to get it clear. River Plate have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And back to the keeper. Drogba being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Venezuela clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Camavinga.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Drogba. Caicedo. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Time for a change in personnel. Haaland coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Akanji. Oh, good spread. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's in plenty of space here.
River Plate really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Skims one in. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Drogba. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph.